Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 sitting in his casita at his home base near Kingsland, Texas, 8 miles from Kingsland, Texas, on a hot day. Right now it's 96 degrees outside and the humidity is about, I'll tell you, 40%. Is that high? It's not real bad, but it's humid. You wouldn't want to be sitting outside doing a Beer 30 video, I can guarantee you that. And that wind noise you hear is coming from my roof AC in my Casita 17-footer that I'll probably sell here in the near future, maybe, if I get what I'm asking for it. What am I asking for it? I'm asking $19,500 US. Why? Well, because I saw a 2013 for $15,500, you know, and there's only a few available. So with that in mind, that's enough on the Casita stuff. And the type of RV that I might get, might bear that in mind. You know, this diamond has just been picked up, so it requires a lot of polish. Okay, we're at step one. But the name of it, it's a Jayco J-Flight. It's called a 212 QB, which means queen bed, and it has a rear dining living area, which is not bad. It's about 26 feet long, I think. And I know, I've already read the comments, you know, that Jaycos are crap and all that, and they're not as well built as this. No, well, yeah, they're not. Well, they're certainly not fiberglass. The one I'm getting has got that aluminum siding on it, which is okay because, you know, if you're going to tow an RV a lot, then I would not recommend Jayco or Coachman, in my opinion, if you're going to tow them a lot. Now, if you're just going to buy them, put them in an RV park, or have them parked most of the time, then they would be recommended. Now, this is Beer 30, and if you recognize this is called Beer. Okay, if I can get the top off of it. The reason I like the ones with the lids like this is because for two reasons. One, if I'm outside having a beer, the bugs can't get in. And two, if I don't finish drinking one, I can put the lid back on and tighten it and put it back in the refrigerator and drink the rest of it the next day. Do I do that? Yes, I've done it several times. Anyway, yeah, so what's the plan right now? The plan right now is to sell the Casita, if possible, for $19,500, if possible. And if not, then I'll keep the Casita. You know what I mean? Because it is a good RV. The air conditioner does work in over 100-degree temps. And the Jayco, which is about 26 feet long, again, it's called it's a Jayco J-Flight. It's something, and then it's 212 QB. That means queen bed. And, you know, they've got all kinds. They got FH, FB, all that kind of stuff. So look for QB, queen bed. And it's a 2021, that doesn't mean anything. And probably the price with taxes and everything and getting it delivered, because I'm going to have them deliver, you got to pay them $250 a mile, and it's about 60 miles one way to the dealership, so 120 miles times 250, whatever that happens to be, around $300 or so, I think, for delivery. Why don't I just go pick it up myself? I could tow it. It weighs just slightly over 4,000 pounds. Towing capacity of my truck with the 323 gears is 4,900 pounds. With 355s, it bumps it up to 7,000. But I don't have that, so I'm not going to change the rear axle. But anyway, what else? We're good to go for tomorrow. I got some things I need to load up, but there's absolutely no hurry. I've already called the RV park and talked to the lady, and the site is available. It may not be the site that I dream about, but we'll see how it works, because you can't have everything that you want sometimes, even though you want it. But having said that, what else can I say, guys? Change, man. You know, a lot of people say, well, you know, why didn't you put a tiny home here? I'll answer that question. Well, because I looked at tiny homes. I even thought about building something under this cover. But I kept thinking, well, you know, you do that, and then you want to sell it. Somebody may not want that, you know, then you got a mess, you know what I mean? Or, you know, or something happened to me, then my son be stuck with it, and so it could be a problem reselling it. So now I've resold it, it's gone, and so we can move on and go to an RV park and give that a try. And if that doesn't work, it's not beyond me to buy another piece of land and do the stuff all over again, you know. And would I? I don't know. I might if I don't like the RV park, but I think it's going to be fine. You know, if you go into something positive with a positive attitude, you can overcome a lot of hurdles right there. But if you go in to any project with a negative Ned or Nancy attitude, then everything that happens you're going to think is bad. You know, any little thing. You know, if you step on a sticker burr when you get out of your car, oh no, I knew this wasn't going to work. You know what I mean? The petty stuff. But having said that, what else can I tell you? We're good to go, guys. We're good to go. Beer tastes good today, just as good as it did any day. And as far as the memories that are here, they can stay here. And with Thorny the cactus, and that's it, guys. Because when I leave here, there's not going to be nothing. There's not going to be anything here. I could say there's not going to be nothing, but there's not going to be anything. It's a little bit better. But no, it'd just be a vacant lot, rather than with the concrete and the cover. And good luck to the new owners. I mean, of course, one of the things that people don't realize about this lot right here, even though I never or hardly ever took advantage of it, is it's got lake access. They actually have a property owners association little park. It's a little small place. It's got a boat dock, and it's also got a fishing pier, and kids go down there and go swimming and stuff. It's only about, I don't know, 80 feet of frontage maybe. It's just they lease it from the county for $1 a year. And so yeah, that's how that works. It's got a lock with a key. It used to have a combination lock, but they had to send out notices every year with the new combination, and they didn't want to fool with that, so they just sent out a key here a year ago. So anyway, I sent that to the new owner. But yeah, that's a big plus, because see, this is the Colorado arm of Lake LBJ. The Colorado River is like a mile that way, and yeah, we just come right up a hill to where I live here, sort of. And no, it's a wonderful place. I mean, and I think the lady that bought it is going to be very pleased. I hope so. And in fact, I think she'll be able to resell it and make money in the very near future, because Austin, Texas is on the grow, and people are looking for spots like this all the time. So, but be that as it may, move on. I'm moving on. And yeah, tomorrow will be a new day. The temperature will be hot, and that's not unusual, And some people would say, why didn't you stay in Capitan? Well, I sold it. But this is my home area, guys. I'm 74 years old, and it's time to find me a rock to sit down on and watch the birds or something. I mean, I'm not going to completely stop or I'll be getting into all kind of stuff. Who knows what I'm going to do next? I mean, I've been thinking about some stuff. Don't kid yourself. I've got some ideas, as far as air travel and riding on a bus and stuff like that. No, I'm not too hooked on that. But as far as renting like a townhome or a apartment or something in Taos in the summers, that's not beyond me. I've done it before. I did it for 3 years in a row out there. I stayed in a townhome right near the square in Taos. Yeah, it was it was really a great little place. And it was, well, back then it was probably, I think I paid $800 a month, and now it's probably $1,600 a month. But, for 2 months, I don't know, 2 months of this heat to avoid this, yeah, and I could just leave my RV in the RV park, be perfectly safe there, and just tell them I'm going to be gone for a while and go. They don't care. As long as the rent's paid, it's just like a P.O. box. When the rent's paid, you got it. But having said that, I'm going to take another swaller of beer, and here's to you, and here's to yours. Man, I'm telling you. Oh, I also got, I may do a video and show you. I got it today. It's a little DVD CD player that runs on 12 volt or 110 or batteries, and it's got about a 10-inch screen. And yeah, I was watching Songs of the South, that CD the fella sent me. Yeah, it's okay. It works fine. It's got good sound. The volume is good. The picture's okay. It's probably 780p or something like that. It's not great. But no, it's fine for me. And then so I'm going to try some movies and stuff. I mean, I'm changing everything, guys. And as far as the RV, that's a 6 to 5 and pickle, I don't know. If it works out, it does. Because, see, the logistics of selling this and getting a new RV are not that easy, because I'd have to have one delivered and one hauled away the same day. Well, that's all I can think of right now, unless I go ahead and buy the new one and park this on a for sale lot in Kingsland, Texas, which I did with the Jayco. Worked out fine. I may do it with this if I really get excited about buying an RV. And I do. I like the layout of it, man. It's really neat. The windows are in the right place, and it's the ceiling is 6'9". The shower, you got 6'6" in the shower, and it's a full shower. So all those things attract me, and it's got a 15,000 BTU air conditioner as opposed to 13,500, which if you've got 25 feet net length, and then I think it's 7 feet wide. I don't know what the math is on that. Hey Google, what's 7 times 25?
The answer is 175.
So I'd have 175 square feet as opposed to 84 square feet, and plus a lot more storage. And this is a 9,200 BTU AC here. It cools this thing fine. It's even under the shed here now, it's 95, 96 degrees, and it's inside where it's 76. And it's not even, the compressor just cut on. So anyway, I just want to give you a heads up. I'll try to answer some of the questions that you have. Let me look at the comments. This will be kind of a Beer 30 afternoon comment thing. Let me look in here, because a lot of these comments, if I can answer them now, will save me having to answer them 10 times tomorrow. It says, I'm curious, Rusty, when you get the bug to travel again, will you go back camping in the pickup? No, I can't hang with that anymore. This person, that was Gioni or something like that. This is Dan Young's. I would look for a small lot and put a tiny home on it. Well, that sounds easy. Those things are not easy. You would find a lot. Well, okay, where is this lot you're going to find? Anyway, Bill Lynch says, you always said the Casita was the perfect size for you. Sound like you're changing your mind for the sake of change, which is totally your prerogative. Well, yeah, I've been in it a year and a half, okay? And it's okay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but it's just that I'm moving. I've made some changes, selling the properties, and I'm moving to an RV park. And while things are changing, let's just do it all. That's the way I look at it. I mean, if I can get another RV that I'm happy with, then and here's something else. The dealer I'm buying it from is they told me that I said, well, yeah, man, the only thing that concerns me if I have it delivered is that it will arrive with some water leaks and some other minor issues, and then I got to start all over again getting back into the dealership. And he said, well, what we'll do, they have an RV park at the dealership, or it's not an RV park, they have some RV hookups under some trees near the dealership, well, just right next to it. And he said, what we'll do, we'll let you stay there. When we get it ready, we'll call you. You come over and spend the night in it. And if there's any issues, we take care of them before we deliver it. How about that? I said, thumbs up. Because usually what happens is, you get it home and there's a water leak or something doesn't work. You know what I mean? And the good thing about this Casita is that all the quote little bugs have been worked out. What few bugs there were have been worked out. And but having said that, what else? Yeah, tomorrow's June the 5th, a good time to move. It's real. Again, I was going to do the video outside and kind of walk around, but it's just too hot. And but if anybody wants an RV, a Casita, yeah, check with me. I mean, I'll work with you. How much I'll move. If I don't know that I'd move at all, man. I think I'll just hang on to it at that price. And if nothing else happens, I may just give it to my son. Just let him have it. Why? If he wants to use it. But see, I know what would happen. He'll take it or he might. I'm just saying this. He'd probably take it, and then a few months later he'd just sell it. But that's okay too, I guess. Once you give something away, you can't. Don't be a quote Indian giver or whatever they call it. But having said that, ladies and gentlemen, from Central Texas or USA, it's 22 miles west of here. It's a little more remote than Kingsland. There's not as much traffic. The farther you go west in Texas, the towns get a little smaller and the traffic gets much less. So, and that's the kind of the direction I'm moving. Why am I staying in this area where it's hot in the summers? because it's been home all these years, man. I mean, I know my way around, and you know, one of the things you really like when you're older is predictability. I mean, you know where the red lights are, you know where the things are, you know what I mean? And you know, you turn the clock forward. I was thinking that the other day, you know, 6 years or less than that. Actually, I'll be 75 in July. You know, I'll be humping over the 80 year mark. You know what I mean? And you know, those are not, quote, the golden years, so to speak. I mean, you 80, yow, you know. But I said the same thing at 60 and 70. You know, that but you do slow down. Now, I don't care what anybody tells you. You're not as active. You sleep longer. It's kind of like you come into the world as a baby and you sleep a lot. You go out about the same way. Now, some people, I mean, I don't sleep that many hours, but I do also take a nap about 30 minutes every day. It varies between 15 and 30. But at night, I go to bed around 9, and I usually get up, believe it or not, now, I used to get up about 6, okay, or 6:30. Well, now, for some reason, it's 5:15. I mean, I got an alarm clock up here. It's 5:15 a.m. and I'm out of bed, man. So, but anyway, guys, Beer 30, moving on. And yeah, it's a change. So, you know, and as far as me changing my mind, why does anybody care? I'm me, you're you, I do me, you do you. What the hell is that? You know what I mean? So, you know, if I decided right now I don't want to go to the RV park and stay here, I could do it. But I'm not, you know, and if I wanted to buy a jet plane, I could afford it, I'd do that. But then you got to have a pilot, because I sure as hell ain't going to be a pilot at Beer 30, you know what I mean? But having said all those great things, here's to you, here's to me. Should we ever disagree, here's to me. Mm-hmm. Well, guys, I'm going to have a few more beers. And tomorrow night, I'm going to go downtown in Llano, and they have a little Italian restaurant there, and I'm going to try their pizza. That'll be my Friday celebration and move-in celebration. And then, you know, and then just get going. I've got one of those grabber things. You know, you squeeze the handle, and these little things close on the end. You know, beep, 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 you know, like that. Called a grabber. I got one of those. I was going to show you, but I forgot to bring it in. And I may do another video on that anyway. But I'm going to use that. I'm going to ride my trike around the edge of the golf course and grab golf balls. That's what old men do. That's what this one does. And then I'll play some golf, you know, whenever I choose. You know, maybe once a week, you know, whatever I feel like doing. Of course, in the fall, when the weather's better, I might play twice a week. Who knows? But anyway, from Central Texas, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny, that's all. And then, yeah, you just click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you want. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you. It will help you avoid gout, kidney stones, also help you lose weight, because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. It's that simple. And then what else? Take deep breaths. And this is a biggie. You don't believe this, but I mean, I'm telling you, check it out. Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. What does that do? Relieves stress, lowers your blood pressure, and it does some other good stuff too. And then what else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, walk, walk. You know, pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day. Why? Because it's good for you, man. And you'll feel better immediately. And just do these simple things. And these are all free. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Boy, now, again, you need to hire an army to protect your mind. But anyway, stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned get in. This is your brain, your consciousness. All those little neural links up there are forming your thoughts. So add good ingredients, man. You can't, you know, you can't bake a cake adding cement. You know what I mean? You got to add good ingredients. You know what I mean? So accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. And you know, change. Don't be scared of change. Don't ever be scared of change. Predictability is good, but change ain't bad. You know, variety is the spice of life. Just you don't want to overspice it, but you know, add a little spice every now and then. You know what I mean? Adios, amigos. Enjoy your life. We're moving tomorrow. Well, I'll do a comment call from here, and then the one Saturday will be from the new place. And I'll show you what it's all about. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.